Hello everyone, welcome to Anime No Me, and thank you for joining us for another One Piece video. The true goals of red-haired Shanks are something that many fans, and even we here at the channel, have speculated about. And this character constantly has had different doubts appear and different thoughts throughout our story whenever he appears. However, one thing is absolutely certain. In some way, Shanks' plans are linked to the sun god Nika. So in today's video, we're going to speculate about what Shanks' objectives are, what he intends to do with the power that's in Luffy's possession, and how he has been planning this objective for so long. But before we dive into the video, if you're new to the channel or even if you've watched a bunch of our videos, we'd be absolutely honored if you'd leave us a like and even subscribe and maybe leave us a comment letting us know what you thought of the video. It really helps us out and it keeps motivating us to make more content. And if you'd like to help out the channel in a bigger way, consider sharing this video or another one of your favorites with a friend. But without further ado, let's get into the video. So my friends, Shanks is one of the most influential and respected pirates in the world of One Piece. However, he's still a mysterious character whose goals have remained largely unknown throughout the entire series. But based on the information available about the legend of the sun god Nika, as well as the devil fruit, the Hito no Mi, model Nika, we can speculate about the possible reasons that led him to allow Monkey D. Luffy to consume that very fruit. You see, the legend of Nika, who was a mythical warrior revered as the sun god by those who have been stripped of their freedom since ancient times, has been a source of hope for all those who suffer imprisonment or have been downtrodden by those in power. It's been believed that Nika would free these people from their suffering and become a figure of worship and hope. And the world government, intrigued by this legend and the power associated with the sun god Nika's devil fruit, have hid the fruit's true nature and renamed it the Gomu Gomu no Mi and classified it as a paramecia to protect its secret. Now, Shanks has been recognized as one of the most knowledgeable and strategically skilled characters in this series, and he may have realized the connection between Nika and that devil fruit, and he might have even understood that this fruit held significant powers linked to hope and freedom, which could be fundamental in achieving greater goals related to the salvation of the oppressed. By allowing Luffy, or at least allowing the opportunity for Luffy to consume the fruit, Shanks might have seen in him that potential to become a figure of hope, the one capable of leading others in the fight for freedom and equality. And furthermore, Shanks may have also understood the importance of keeping the secret behind the true name of that devil fruit. Another benefit of Luffy eating the devil fruit is that he ensured that the world government would not be able to confiscate it or use it for its own purposes again, because Shanks trusts Luffy's character and his determination, and he saw him as someone capable of using this power for good and following Nika's ideals of bringing hope to those suffering at the hands of oppression. Therefore, it's our opinion that Shanks' real goals are actually deeply intertwined with the legend of Nika and the devil fruit, the Hito no Mi, model Nika. And he might have been working behind the scenes for a very long time to create a world where hope prevails and where the oppressed can finally find freedom, and where figures like Luffy can lead the fight for justice and equality. In fact, Shanks allowing Luffy to consume this fruit might have been a crucial step towards these goals, shaping the course of the future in the world of One Piece. To take that a little further, Shanks may have had in mind not only the creation of a better world, but also ambitious personal goals. And knowing the fruit's connection to the legend of Nika, Shanks might have realized its potential to transform the entire world. And then, by meeting Luffy, this person who reminded him of his former captain, and entrusting this power to Luffy with this unwavering sense of justice and courage, Shanks might have been banking on that future where the young pirate, driven by a desire for justice and equality, ends up using this power to overthrow the oppressive system of the world government. Additionally, Shanks might have had a personal motivation for allowing Luffy to obtain Nika's power, because the search for the One Piece, that legendary treasure hidden in the Grand Line, is a dream that has been shared by many pirates, including Shanks. Perhaps by giving Luffy Nika's abilities, Shanks hopes that the young pirate will become strong enough to reach the treasure and thus create that world where pirates and ordinary citizens can live in peace. Another added benefit is by entrusting this power to Luffy, Shanks might have also been looking to create a powerful alliance that could help him achieve his own ambitions. Because since Luffy is a man of strong principles and is always loyal to his friends, he would become an exceptionally valuable ally to Shanks in his journey to find the One Piece and achieve whatever goals he's had in mind all this time. In this way, Shanks has been playing a long-term strategic game, trusting Luffy to change the world while also working to fulfill his own desires. Now, with Nika's power in Luffy's hands, this could also be the key to sparking a revolution that will transform not only the lives of the oppressed, but also the fate of pirates and the world as a whole. In this complex game of intrigue and ambition, where the world of One Piece is completely shaped, Shanks might have seen in Luffy not only an ally in his personal quest for the One Piece treasure, but also as a catalyst for change in the world, allowing some great change that's needed to happen actually happen. And thus, Shanks' choice to entrust Luffy with this extraordinary extraordinary power suggests a deep belief in the young pirate's ability to make a difference. And one can imagine that Shanks saw in Luffy not only an heir to the will of D, but also someone destined to challenge the world's status and create a world where freedom and equality and justice, real justice, not the twisted version that's been touted by the admirals, but real justice can prevail. Another direction that we still have very little information about is that by empowering Luffy, Shanks might have devised a strategy to weaken the world government, a powerful enemy that controls not only vast portions of the world of One Piece, but a group that Shanks somehow is still linked to, although we still don't know exactly how. But for now, it seems like the fate of the seas is actually in Luffy's hands now, and Shanks, by relying on his determination and strength, may have laid the foundation for a completely new future. And Luffy's journey, driven by Nika's power, is not just a personal quest, but also a call for freedom and justice throughout the world. So Shanks' choices might have actually been driven by his understanding of the legend of Nika, as well as Nika's desire for change. And this could have sown the very seeds of a revolution that will echo throughout the Grand Line and beyond, shaping the destinies of all who inhabit this vast and intriguing universe. So the world of One Piece is about to enter an era of transformation and hope. And in this changing scenario, the world of One Piece is on the brink of a revolution that will redefine the existing balance of power. As we've seen Luffy get better and better at wielding Gear 5th, he is also wielding Nika's power. Now, there's been a lot of discussion in the community as to whether this is fully Nika's power, or because it's a Zoan's, Luffy might actually be in the hybrid form and not his full Nika form. But this new era appears to be approaching where the ideals of freedom and justice can finally prevail over oppression and tyranny. And it's really been due to Shanks' trust in Luffy and his role as a catalyst for this transformation that's been crucial to the unfolding of these future events. So moving forward, as Luffy travels the sea with his crew, facing more formidable challenges and enemies, he is now carrying with him the burden of hope for many, because through Nika's power, he is now a symbol of freedom and resistance, and is now at the service of a determined young man whose sense of justice and compassion are unshakable. And as we've seen, every time Luffy has gone somewhere and inadvertently kind of freed the place, he's never wanted that notoriety that many other pirates would have wanted. Rather, he just wants to see his friends happy and live in a world that they dream about. And now, Luffy's journey in search of the One Piece is not just a search for this legendary treasure, but also a quest to create the world where all people, whether they're pirates or ordinary citizens, can live without fear and oppression. So Shanks' role as the hidden architect of this change cannot be underestimated. His vision and strategy might have been instrumental in triggering this entire series of events, and his trust in Luffy is a small example that Shanks truly believes in the future of this new generation. As this final saga and the plot of One Piece continues to unfold, the fates of characters like Luffy, Shanks, and the world of One Piece itself will remain intertwined. Nika's power, that's now in Luffy's hands, is more than just an extraordinary ability. It is a symbol of resistance, courage, and determination. As Luffy and his companions advance, Nika's legacy and vision for a better world is going to drive his actions, because hope is burning and the era of revolution does seem inevitable. So the world of One Piece is about to witness an epic transformation in this final saga, where dreams of freedom and justice can finally come true thanks to the courageous choices of individuals like Shanks and Luffy, because their journeys will shape the destiny of all that they come across, as well as this vast and incredible universe. Now, with all that said, my friends, we would love to know what you think about it. What do you think about what we've said in this video? Do you think Shanks is really more this kind of magnanimous and kind of selfless person that's been looking to change the world? Or do you, like some people in the community, think that Shanks is really more the big bad, or somebody who's been looking to break that cycle of Nika's reincarnation? Because we still don't actually know whether Shanks is kind of on the level, or if he's really got something more sinister up his sleeve. So let us know what you think about all this in the comments below. As we wrap up our video for the day, we want to first thank you all so much for watching, especially those of you who've made it here to the very end. Make sure you comment on any themes or ideas that you'd like to see in future videos. And also, since you made it this far, give us a like and hit that subscribe button before you head out to take on the rest of your day. I look forward to seeing you all in our next video. Let's keep sailing this giant sea together. Take care.